Coach. Thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Vaughn. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Room to run past midfield. And finally...
in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs.
Yeah.
From the red zone now, Goff. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route.
Yeah, they 92 speed.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice games.
But that ain't the only reason. They got a bunch of other fast dudes in that team that you probably might overlook that might hit you up for a trade for.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Yeah, 94 speed. He a rookie.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point attempt to come here.
He's stupid.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I'm surprised the Jaguars just got picked up.
Returnable here for Davis. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, but the Jaguars, that defense loaded, and people just kept on, like, disrespecting them because the overall was low. I was like, y'all wild. I was like, please let them fall one more, and then Woody goes and pick him up, right, bro? When I told him he's up, he hit me up. He said, Jaguars. I'm like, damn. Because I was like, I was 2 picks away. I was about to call Raiders, like, pick the damn Jaguars. They still got Boye. Yeah, but Boye and Ramsey both in the top 10 in corners. And then they still got Miles Jack. They got Tavon Smith.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a
so all you need to do is work on that offense. The defense is still straight.
That play.
On 2nd down, Kamara trying to turn the corner.
Yeah, the Bucs are young.
And stop him at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by John Johnson. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe
They still got Thomas David, too, and they got Deion Buchanan.
And the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
Throw left side.
You could have picked it off. You just watched him. Oh my God, they be killing me in here. The dude just stood there. He could have easily picked it off. Or even knocked it down.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10.
Like, that shit makes no sense. He just stood there. I should have switched. That's on me too, because I was manually controlling the other guy that was under him with. So I thought at least maybe the computer would knock it down. I should just switch and knock it down for him.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm their nose is close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Clark trying to lay one up deep. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Clark now. From the gun, he'll throw. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Trying to get it to Woods.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the interception, here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
All right,
he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Make a mess. Come in.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Let me see the other hand. Let me see hands. Careful. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
Wrong button. Oh my God, you was wide open. Why?
And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Wide open circle, just sitting there, man. Hit box. I'm about to move closer to the damn TV.
And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, boo. I have a ball. Yeah, keep it in your room.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw on 2nd down. Clark. He's going to wind up and air it out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe you want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Gurley again here on 1st down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Calm down in there. I just told you to stop bouncing the ball. Stop.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Rush
coming, and he's taken down. Hassan Reddick coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent.
If
these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming up the edge.
Yeah, wild card round, they told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Cheating on that cover,
30 yards
too.
there.
So you do shade in.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. turns and gives to Gurley. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
It got his man complete.
Yeah, I knew I was going to get that.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Like some of the linebacker was playing his fast-ass corner.
It's
I was
a
like,
big
damn,
play
try
there
to run
for
back
the
there with the wire.
Saints. 45 yards.
That was a bad move. And I saw he was in 3 wides to run 3-4. So my damn linebacker had to play his damn wide receiver. That wide receiver fast. I was going to try to go over the top and double team him.
So the
I probably should have tried jumping. I think that's bullshit.
30 now for 1st and 10.
That far down the field, you shouldn't be jumping and get the pick. Probably would have picked it off.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Super glitch pick.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's Clark to throw on 2nd down. This
What?
is caught.
That wasn't
And
a
he
knockdown?
doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash.
What?
Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards.
That was tight. Good shit. That was tight.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He's going to get it running right.
Damn,
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are back within a score. And it's up and good. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went. No
Whoa,
adjustment.
look at that space.
Brought down for a sack.
Come on.
Defensive end gets in there
Oh,
that
that
time. They were
space.
in a
Throw the ball.
4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Give him 30 yards there.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Wrong button. Oh,
That's
wow.
in by Brandon Cooks.
That should have been picked
Down,
off.
but not before getting
Oh,
this
my God. I
inside
had
the
Metcalf
30.
wide open,
First
and I
catch
hit
of this
circle
wild
instead
card
of
game
box.
for
I mean, I hit
1,000
box
yard
instead of
receiver in
circle.
the regular season.
That's-
He's got a first down, too.
Yeah, that should have been picked off. Metcalf was wide open. He even took the house to the house for a touchdown. And they hit the wrong button.
First and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Down right around the 25. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah,
They
that
tried a
shit
quick
should have
hitter
been
inside,
picked
but
up.
that one was
Fuck off
swallowed
back
up
for a
because
pick
what they're
six.
hoping, those big defensive linemen will
That
take the
gets us
bait
mad and get me
move
back for the other
laterally
bullshit I
and
dropped.
open up a crease
Oh
and
my
they
God,
can
he
run
go
through.
for it.
Didn't happen on that play.
Now Goff. Throwing right, and that's complete. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Brandon Cooks from 13 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead. That's why
Once
you
your
got
guy
your
ain't lining
star
up
out there.
over, you
Throw
can
the
tell
ball
the
to him.
zone.
They did.
He's sitting in the
That's
zone.
simply
I'm
saying
going to
we
pick it
don't care
apart.
what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a
Cowboys and
touchback.
Packers
Now
are
the
going to go
Saints,
play
they
the
trot their
Bucks. That's an
offense out
easy
here.
win for
I guess they have to feel a little
Packers
gratified
or
to at least get on the board
Cowboys.
last time, but
They
still
gotta go
work
play
to do.
Woody
No
next.
doubt about it. I wonder now if they're
Game.
going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
All right, we need to turn over here real quick. Put this game away.
Now Clark to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route,
Yeah, I'm all right. Thanks for
drove it
asking.
with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the
Keep it that way.
sticks.
And that's
Took
when you
just
gotta be
one play
quiet.
to
Don't
move
need
all the way
waking
to
up
the
and kicking me off the
44
game.
as they try again on 1st down.
Riley, don't be calling mama.
Now
Mama's
Clark
sleeping. Quiet.
off the play fake. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to
All
the
right.
30.
Punch in your
A
throat.
really nice
Be quiet.
gain of 25 yards.
Celia, go play your room.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
So it feels
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and there's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Clark looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off.
I don't even know if I was hoping the damn Jags followed me.
And he'll find some space after about the 25.
He's fine to it. Fine. Go eat your food. You guys about to go to bed.
1:58 to go in this first half of play. With more NFC play.
No, I don't even know yet. I was hoping my top 3 teams is the Bucks, Jags, and Giants. And I'm 3 going. Bless you, baby. Here they are.
Now on second down.
Oh my God! What type of route did you run?
Picked off at the 36, and his crew will take over.
What type of route was that? He just stopped on his route.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Forced out to his left, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep the offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
You gonna lay down in the room?
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in when I'm done with this game.
Throwing again on second and 10. Clark, he's going to air one out. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Cortland Sutton, 35 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Could have had a chance to go up. 21 points and a dumbass want to run an ugly route.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second and 10. Goff again. Over the middle, complete. That's Vaughn. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. On first down, gone. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Talia, cut it out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Throwing on third. Gone. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Vaughn. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And the 13-year man puts it through. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC WildCard matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
Yes, ma'am.
They're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Looking to throw on second down. Clark out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Clark now throwing on third and long. And it's Woods. A good pickup there at 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Clark to throw again. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now Clark to throw. To throw on second down. He's going to float this one deep right. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. Thomas, the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball.
Yeah, but she wasn't in the room.
Give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 32 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Gone. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. In for the score. And the Rams add on to their lead.
That drive.
That was my rookie Hill.
Felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
Nah, that route just tricky as shit because they both stacked.
Looking good for them here in the third quarter.
So it confuses the defense for like a split second. If guys are in if guys are like playing off, if he would have pressed me, they both would have got jammed at the line. But because he was playing zone and he played like 10 yards back, it makes that route easier to run.
What
did I tell you about making him
game? I would have to think. I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
That's because he can't run.
They're them frustrated right now.
I've locked down his running. So he's been trying to run to the outside with command. I've locked that down, so he's forcing passes.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards.
Let's go, another touchdown, pulling all my starters. I ain't about to have nobody hurt.
Defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Wrong button, but I'll take it. Oh my God, wrong button. Yes, ma'am.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Bye-bye.
A shotgun snap for Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Bye.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Goff. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point.
Yeah, he tried to mush me. That should have been pass interference and incompletion. He mushed him at the right after the freaking he passed the line.
Off it goes.
I'm about to pause it next and pull all my damn starters.
It'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
Got that linebacker like that. So I can't even pull y'all. It's the only position I don't got depth at. Actually, I think I can. JJ, calm down.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
All right, calm down.
Daddy.
Yes, ma'am.
My leg is tired.
Your leg's hurting? Sorry. JJ, calm down. On my backup, sir. No injuries.
field comes New Orleans. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Could have picked that off.
Interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Going for the deep ball. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now Clark on third down. And
he had two people wide open and went elsewhere.
The ball roamed free and brings up
Whoever
third down.
Big.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? When everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. The drive starting with first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
I mean, I win this game, I basically play Woody next.
The 40 to about the 38.
But that's going to have to wait till tomorrow until Dara like pass out again. Right now she's watching TV in the room. She woke up.
Now a handoff looking right. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
Offensive line missed the
ball. Stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He's letting that ball out.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Clark. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's third down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. To throw on third down, Clark. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Clark now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Rams have got it back.
All right, you got to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. And they'll go on the ground. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling.
Wow, not only have to pass that
They
big.
can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Here's Clark, going to throw again. And that's caught left side, it's Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a first down as well. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Aaron Donald coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Now Clark to throw. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Going up top. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back to throw. Clark. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles. What does the handbook say that we discuss?
Don't put in your mouth.
A game like this in the 4th quarter.
Hold on a second. Let me turn to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And they'll run it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now Clark, off play action. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
You should hit me right in the
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him. One of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
Another easy-ass
kick.
kick.
They almost had another one.
Oh, my God.
They are all
the
over
picks
the
in this
football
should be
in this
annoying
game.
the shit
Nearly
out.
Another pick. Now 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This will be fielded at the 17. 35 yards that time on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating, and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, I guess that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Ah, yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they'll indeed take a knee. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.
You stupid, Chapo. You said they about to report. No, one of my Call of Duty boys, he posted, he said they about to report you to the commission after that ass whooping.
Just
I'll see about it, Chop. How's the house building going, fool? But yo, hit me in that Discord app though. I'm about to get off for a little bit and go chill with the wife. Nah, my boy Chop, he commented on the stream. The stream's still up.